Welcome back to this real shit, you made it. You're now tuned into the underworld's favorite. Left Philly, I demanded a trade. Went to the west, now it's conference calls. They see the vision. Ain't a stain on my jersey since I made it to 30. I had ops, but I was flaming them early. Look, these niggas ain't been through shit, ain't been on shit, ain't been bout shit, and ain't gonna do shit. It's the guy Gioli, reppin' Gioli.com. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank for all the subs, all the love. I fuck with y'all, y'all fuck with me. We on the same wavelength. You know what I mean? We don't got no suckers here. All the suckers is somewhere else on another channel. You know what I'm saying? But today we're gonna get into the Kanye rollout. Why motherfuckers is so enamored with it. Why it's so important for him to do this type of shit. What makes him even do it, right? So to understand this, you gotta understand something called branding. One. And then you gotta understand something called archetypes. And when you put those together, you have a brand archetype. Now, brand archetype is supposedly 12 ways to like stream into people's consciousness, right? Like this science has been broken down a bunch of times. You got the 12 disciples, you got the 12 signs in astrology. So supposedly there's 12 ways for your consciousness to understand something in a solid way, right? Like either has to be a villain, a hero, a rebel, a lover. For instance, Lizzo got a victim brand archetype. A victim brand archetype, you know, is somebody who like they could never be on offense. Like Lizzo is never, ever, ever on offense. She never is like offending people. She always throwing stuff out there to get offended so that she can play victim because she got a victim archetype. And so on the Kanye West tip, he got a magician archetype, right? So a magician is always got to make a spectacle no matter what. That's their whole stick. Like it's a reason that Kanye compare himself to Walt Disney and Elon Musk and all these other niggas, because at the end of the day, even Steve Jobs, an inventor, is a magician. They make something out of nothing. So they are magicians. It's the same archetype. So Kanye West always comparing himself to these people because he know this is his archetype. He trying to fit within that mold, right? So I say all that to say he's really doing all this shit for no reason. Like if you really think about what it takes to make an album, right? You want to be locked in, just you and your few people, whatever it is. The smaller the space is probably the better because you're trying to catch the vibe. So why rent out a stadium? Why do this 3 grandiose release parties or release events in stadiums and then not release the album? Listen, he may be going back and forth tweaking stuff, but this shit is done for the most part. All this shit is really just for the public. The whole process of him, like, the nigga is not that crazy. He's just fitting the mold of a magician archetype, right? So the interesting part about that is Drake falls under a lover archetype. And Drake also knows this because that's why he didn't go that far with the Pusha T beef, right? Because he knew in order to go far in the Pusha T beef, like as far as Pusha T went, he would have had to break. He would have had to break character. For instance, even him with Meek. If you go back and listen to the Meek track, the back-to-back shit, even though it was dope as shit, it was like the friendliest diss record ever. Like he dissed niggas in the most. When he dissed Diddy, when he dissed Cudi, it's like the only thing with a lover is a reason people say I'm a lover and not a fighter. He can't. It's a reason why he say on Scorpion, he say all 7s, no 6s, get some shut eye. When he talking to Pusha T, because he's letting him know why he conceded to the battle. He's saying all 7s, no 6s, get some shut eye. He's saying when you know all 7s is associated with angels, and all 6s is 666 associated with, you know, whatever. He knows if he go too far, he start looking like the aggressor. If Drake looking like the aggressor, he now got to play the villain for the rest of his career. He don't want to do that. You know, Hot 97 left the baby on when the baby is getting canceled. Hot 97 taking a chance on the baby is because they can. They are now the rebels. Like, iHeart is the good guys. They the outcast. Hot 97 is the outcast now. You get what I'm saying? So they could take a chance on the baby. Motherfuckers affiliated with iHeart can't take no chance on the baby. It's all branding shit. Look, as far as Kanye West being a magician archetype, right? I remember reading in 48 Laws. I think it was Barnum and Bailey. I think it was one of them niggas from Barnum and Bailey. The motherfuckers walked around the block 8 times until people start catching on to him, right? People start following this. After this nigga walked around the block like 8 times, motherfuckers start following him, right? This happened in real life. So he keep walking around the block, the same block, for 4 or 5 hours, I believe it was. Kept walking around the same block, walking around. And at the end of those hours, when all those people was following him, trying to figure out what the fuck he was doing, he says, "Hi, I'm fucking Barnum and Bailey, and I want you guys to come down to a show at such and such." And he got motherfuckers to come from that. But what I'm saying is, he made a spectacle to give a spectacle. That's what I'm saying. Like, Kanye West is such a magician. He creating what he called magic in the studio, and he go out and promote it in a magical way. He has to make you believe that his process is so crazy and immaculate and fucking detailed that he has to do this shit. He don't have to do none of this shit. He could do this shit just like West Side Gun do his fucking albums. Go in there and bang it out and leave. But he wouldn't be a magician if that's the case. He's playing to a particular archetype. You don't have to buy into the spectacle. You could just wait for the music. Drake is probably just as meticulous as Kanye West. He don't have to show it. So he's going to constantly be on some Alakazam shit. You can't just pull a fucking rabbit out the hat and say, "Here it go." You got to say, "Alakazam." That's his brand. Moving on. The Kanye West versus Drake shit, to me, it's probably like, oh shit, all right, I have my headphones down. The Kanye Drake shit to me is probably like some of the dopest non-rap shit in hip-hop in a long time. Like, the way these niggas is going at it, it's like 2 fucking Jedis snapping on each other. Like, because they both making it look like they ain't doing nothing. Like, Kanye put the address up. Oh, that's not nothing, because everybody got Drake address. Drake sending fucking demon emojis and doing all his slick shit and putting fucking CLB coming September 3rd. Like, it's really interesting. Like, to say the least, it's really interesting. I don't know if these niggas both coming on September 3rd, but my predictions for if they do, Drake gonna blow him out the water. I mean, it's no way. Hold on. Let me think about this, because this gonna go on record. There's no way that Kanye outsell Drake. Do I really want to say that? I don't know. Let me. Because, like, when I'm saying it, I'm just basically going off sales history, like recent sales history. But if you think about it, Ye did some crazy numbers. And Donda got, like, the biggest hype for any of his albums in a long time. Like, Jesus is King, nobody wasn't really, even Yeezus, like, nobody's really checking for this shit. Life of Pablo, niggas act like that didn't happen. Donda, people know this is coming out and they anticipate and they waiting for it. Like, if you asking me who built more anticipation for this shit, it's definitely Kanye. Drake shit just anticipated because of Drake. Kanye, specifically Donda, is anticipated. It's like, at this point, after he do all this Alakazam shit, you gotta listen to it. How do you see Donda on, how you scroll down your fucking Apple Music, right? See Donda and not click it. It's just, I don't know.
I don't know. I want to say Drake, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm leaning towards similar numbers. It depends. Like, do Drake... this shit got so many factors, it's hard to say. Honestly, I'm really good with sales. Like, I always guess sales within, like, maybe 5,000-10,000 of what they actually gonna sell. I'm real good at guessing sales, but this the thing. It depends on what Drake rolling this shit out with. Like, we know Drake not just gonna drop the album, most likely. What if Drake come with a fucking smash the same day he dropped the album? That sales is different now. Like, you know what I mean? Cause that shit gonna be rocking so hard that week, that shit gonna shoot the sales up. So I don't know. I'm gonna go on the record and say Kanye could possibly sell just as much as Drake, but I don't think he gonna outsell Drake. You get what I'm saying? Like, he can get close to Drake, but I don't think he could outsell Drake. I think if I had to put money somewhere, if I had to, which I don't have to put no money nowhere because it's fucking hypothetical, but if I had to put some money somewhere, it'd be on Drake for sure. Drake. But I don't know. This Donda build up, man. There's only a few albums that we ever seen get built up this way. Off the top of my head, we got Carter 3. We got Detox, which still ain't come out. We got damn, what's some albums that been built up? Oh, we got the J Electronica shit. We got, it's not too many. It's not a long list of albums that have this much build up and hype. And Kanye been throwing that Donda around for a while. And now that it's really here, you gotta listen to it. You have to listen to it. There's no way you tell me, look at me with a straight face and tell me you not gonna listen to Donda. Anybody out there. You can't say it. Everybody wanna hear it. I heard the shit. I reviewed the shit. I mostly know what the shit is sound like, and I'm still gonna listen to it. All the same songs I already got. I'm still gonna listen to them. The fucking newer version of them. This is the only thing. Drake shit is guaranteed. He's guaranteed a certain number. Kanye shit do this. But I'm saying with the hype, we might see Kanye do numbers he never did. With streaming and the hype around him on the internet right now, this is about to be Kanye's best numbers in a long time. That's a fact. That's a fact. It could only be. Because the only reason a motherfucker wouldn't check out a Kanye album is because they didn't really know about it. Yo, believe it or not, a lot of people didn't know Jesus is King dropped. People still never heard that album. A lot of people still never heard that album. A lot of people thought Yeezus was just a throwaway project. Sometimes an artist's work might go as far as they want it to go, right? It's a reason why Drake ain't promote Dark Lane demo tapes like that. Because he wanted it to be for like a specific audience. Like, artists of a certain stature, they can now dictate their own reach. They don't want everything to reach everybody. But when Drake want to reach everybody, he's going to reach everybody. When Kanye want to reach everybody, he can reach everybody because he's Kanye. Jesus is King was supposed to be a low-key situation. That's the Kanye West breakdown. Kanye West is a magician. He has to do all this shit. It's for his brand. Drake can only go so far. He has to do shit a certain way. It's for his brand. Like I said, a lover can never look like an aggressor. It ain't like you can't defend yourself as a lover brand, but you can't be a aggressor. Like, it don't look right. You know what I mean? And the wild card in this whole shit is Pusha T. I'm gonna let you know right now. The wild card in this whole shit is Pusha T. What if Pusha T jump back out there right now? What if Kanye really say, I'm gonna send Pusha on his ass while I... Cause see, the Pusha shit was a distraction in the first place. The real beef was always Kanye Drake. Pusha was the distraction. I'm just saying. One thing about it, it's about to be some disses on these albums. I'm not saying like a flat out diss track. Them niggas is gonna be talking to each other. Yeah. Cause Scorpion, Drake was talking to Kanye the entire time on Scorpion. Yeah, man, that's it, man. That's the breakdown. If you want to know who gonna win this battle on September 3rd, it's up in the air. Nobody knows. What is Drake gonna do before September 3rd? That's gonna determine what You know what I mean? If he do something crazy, he could blow Kanye out the water. If he just drop it and Kanye just drop, is up in the air. It's an even battle. So I'm the guy Gioli, repping Gioli.com. It's the Kanye West breakdown. We out here.
Welcome back to this real shit, you made it. You're now tuned into the underworld's favorite